Welcome to part 2 of Starburst. Supernova. Yeah, added to it. This is the way the Lord is leading this. It's strange to me. But you know when a star explodes and it becomes a nova, it sends out that light throughout the galaxy. Well, this is going to be kind of like that, I guess, with this word. Because we absolutely have to send that light out into the world. We have to nova. You don't want a supernova, though. Because you don't want to just explode and go out completely. You want a nova and just send out the light. But I was talking in part 1 yesterday. This is now Monday, December the 5th. I did that first part, but I had some stuff going on, and to be honest, I felt like I had won a few rounds with Goliath. Let me tell you, I wasn't like David in that battle. No, I felt like Goliath whooped me good. I mean, physically. I was hurting bad. First time in a while since I'd hurt like that. And, yeah, certainly. These things can happen if a bad spirit catches us unawares. So it pays to stay prayed up, walking in the Spirit. Boy, I found that out. I got whooped good. And now I'm just trying to get rid of that spirit. Because I need to be able to walk in the Spirit and just do what the Lord needs me to do. All I've ever wanted was for His will to be done and not my own. Sometimes I feel like I fail Him profusely. And this would be one of those times. But you fall down, you got to get back up. You got to keep going. You know, I'm learning. And I don't always handle things, especially something new I've never been through before, like I was talking about. The thing that I'd been going through with this man the last year. People don't even understand. He was doing something. I go to church, try to 3 times a week at least. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he attends all 3 services. And he would try to speak to me in private every service. Even after I told him no, that he could no longer speak to me in private. He would catch when like just women were around, because he don't think of them as like authority. Or he would catch when he thought I was by myself and nobody would pay attention. And why shouldn't he? Because I don't want people to pay attention to me. Don't misunderstand, but I'm invisible, basically. And I have been all my life. And nobody really knows me, to be honest. And I was fine with that. You don't have to know me. That's not my purpose. I want you to know Jesus, not me. But with this situation here, this man is possessed of a devil. And I was asking in part one, why do you think it is that that spirit's coming after me and not going after these pretty girls? I don't dress unholy. I'm covered. I'm modestly dressed. So why do you think it is that that demonic spirit is coming after me and not going after these women that are not modestly dressed? And why did it wait till Bo was gone? Kind of peculiar, isn't it? It's not nothing I ever invited. Sure was not. I don't give cause. I don't talk to him privately. I don't call him on the phone. I give no reason for my good to be evil spoke of. None whatsoever. So, ministers tell me that know me personally, or any minister for that matter that could give an answer to this. Certainly, I welcome your comments. I would like to know, why do you think it is that demonic spirit is just coming after me and not going after these others that are not modestly dressed, that are certainly available, and that are pretty, very pretty girls? I don't wear makeup and all that. I don't do anything like that. I am what I am. I am marred like my father. And I accept that. I don't care. It is what it is. I am in his image. That's what matters. And, but why do you think it is that spirit keeps coming after me and tormenting me? Not just once in a while. It tries to put its hands on me every service. Even right in front of people. In the chapel, patting me on my shoulders and whatnot. Maybe that's okay to you all, but it's not to me. If it were someone that was Holy Ghost filled, I wouldn't look at it that way. But if it's someone possessed with the lustful spirit that's already give cause to be worried about it, that lustful spirit, when did he ever put his hands on people before? Ask yourselves that question. That's a new development. Think about it. Just started over the last year. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee. These things has got to be possessed or cast out of people, rather. Got to be cast out. Deliverance must come. But you know what? Instead, everybody thinks I'm the one with the devil. You tell me then. What am I doing? How am I the devil? I want to know right now. How am I the devil? What evil have I done? Asking someone who asked you out and that you've told no to, that is married, and because you don't want to partake of their sin, how is that evil? You're calling good evil here, people. Think about it. But I've reached the plateau with Jesus, so I understand things. And I got into this word, and I got studying again. Certainly, yes, I've been distracted a lot lately. And I am very sorry about that. My pain caught up to me. So I got waylaid. And this thing keeps happening with the spirit. But seriously, why do you think it keeps coming after me only? And not some of these other single women? Because a house divided against itself can't stand. So if I'm evil and it's already got me, certainly I would have gone out and done the deed, right? But I'm not gonna. Because that is not in me, and I'm never gonna do that. And yeah, I'm starting to get irritated with this because by now people should have been fasting and this spirit should have already been gone. Though I'm long suffering, let me tell you, there's some things that shouldn't be tolerated for a year. And certainly not a lustful, sexual, driven, sick spirit. But we're going to get into this word, certainly, now. Because this is something y'all got to wake up to. Everybody in the churches got to wake up to this worldwide. Because we got demons running amok and they're running the show. And certainly they should not be running the show. No, they should not. And I don't know how many parts this starburst supernova is going to be. But I have to absolutely do what the Lord shows me to do. Talk about the things the Lord tells me to talk about. I'm not trying to preach, I'm trying to remind you what the Word says, truly says. I don't want to preach. I'm a prophet. My job is to say, thus saith the Lord. Well, thus saith the Lord. This is His word, so we know He said it. And if you can't hear His voice, then I'm certainly going to help you, because I do hear His voice. And I don't want to step out of His word. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to commit sin. For some reason, everybody thinks I'm evil. That's okay. They said that to Jesus, too. So I reached that plateau. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. But I got to finish this word first. I got to get it all out, because the knowledge of the kingdom has to be understood. And you all ain't getting it. You ain't getting it at all. You ain't even close to it. And hopefully through this, though, you'll get it. Because I've already talked to you about the sons of God being revealed. So let's now talk about demonic possession. See you in part 3. We're going to get into this word in part 3.